that's your first look at co-op, and we're actually going to play a little bit of co-op in just a second. But one of the things we noticed after we shipped Portal 1 was that a lot of fans were writing us and telling us that they actually played Portal 1, which was completely a single-player game, cooperatively. One person would take the controller and they play it with their wives or boyfriends or girlfriends. And so one of our initial goals with Portal 2 was to formalize that co-op mode that people had kind of jerry-rigged themselves. And we wanted to put a controller in that second player's hand, which is exactly what we've done. I'm going to show that to you right now. We're going to get some help from Gotham Babar, who's on the Portal team at Valve, and the Scout from Team Fortress 2 is also going to help us out today, Phoebe. So go ahead, you guys.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. Today, you will be testing with a partner. Please wave to your partner. Good. The upcoming tests require you to work together as a team.
Okay, so we'll start off kind of easily. Phoebe, if you can just run up there and grab the portal.
Orange is first to acquire a portal device. Blue, now.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Cut off. Okay, go on through there. This is the same portal gun that you had in Portal 1. Fires 2 portals. Phoebe, if you can put one where you just put it. If you can look up into your left a little bit, right up there, and put your other portal. Once you look down again, then use your left trigger, I believe, to fire your red portal. Perfect. And then head on through, and go to your left and go on through. So what we just saw was that even in voice communication, if you're in full voice communication like I am with Phoebe, it's kind of difficult to describe where you want your partner to put a portal. Here and there just doesn't work very well. So we've included something in Portal 2 we call the ping tool.
Your ping tool is invaluable for communicating specific locations to your partner.
So Gotham's going to use his ping tool to mark the environment where he wants Phoebe to put some portals down. Much easier than trying to describe it just using your voice. So Gotham's going to run on through, and then if you guys can just keep moving forward a little bit. Oh, and also waving each other. Hey, Phoebe. Nice. So go on, turn around. Yep, there you go. And now, Phoebe, if you click the right stick, you can lay down your own things. So you can show Gotham where you want him to put some portals. One right. Great. So head on through. And that's it. That's your first portal puzzle solved. Good job, guys.
Excellent. Although great science is always the result of collaboration, keep in mind that, like Albert Einstein and his cousin Terry, history will only remember one of you.
So just to give you some idea of the length of co-op, co-op is about twice the length of Portal 1 single player, and the Portal 2 single player is about twice that length as well. So there's a lot of new content to go through this time. So Gotham, if you can take a look at that big evil-looking red beam there, that's what we call a thermal discouragement beam. It's a new puzzle element, and what Phoebe is looking at is a laser receptor. So what these guys need to do is get that laser beam through both of the receptors. So Gotham picked up a cube, which we call the reflector cube, and you can use it oh, Scout, jump, Scout. Okay, so yeah, it's hot, it will hurt you. So Gotham's got it pointed in the right direction. Unfortunately, there's a wall in the way. So Gotham, if you can drill a hole through that wall with your portals, you're halfway there. Phoebe, you need to help out by also drilling a hole through that second wall. One there, and then one on the other side of it. Gotham can mark it for you. There you go. Perfect. It's powered. So that's your first 4-portal puzzle. Get on through.
To reiterate, this is not a competition. Still, if it were, Orange would be winning. It's not, though.
John Orange. So if you've seen any of the Portal 2 single-player videos we released, you probably saw the laser beam before. And there's a bunch of other stuff, the gels and the catapults and a few other things. All of those single-player puzzle elements are in the co-op track. Both tracks share all the puzzle elements. This is a new puzzle element we haven't shown before, which is the hard light bridge. And it's kind of a movable platform. Gotham, if you want to put a portal down, you'll notice when Gotham puts a portal up there, the bridge extends. So you've now created a surface that you can safely navigate that chasm. So if you guys want to jump on there and walk across the goo, be careful. It will kill you. Head on over, and you'll see in front of you, Phoebe, there's a little ledge there. You can just drop off onto the ledge, and Gotham will join you down there. Now, Phoebe, if you look to your left, so there's a, more left, there you go. And there's a river of goo, and it goes around a corner. You guys need to get across that river of goo. So Gotham's going to extend the bridge here, there. And if both of you want to just jump onto that bridge, or just walk carefully, and then go forward. Oh, all right. So kind of a dramatic illustration of what happens if Gotham's portals disappear, which is you both go into the drain. Let's try it one more time. There we go. Okay, so Gotham's going to reset up his portals this time. Alright, so head on out onto the bridge. Okay, so hopefully Gotham won't move his portals this time, and what will happen is you need to move that bridge across the bend there. And in order to do that, Phoebe, you need to put your portals down. Perfect. Now you've re-extended the bridge that Gotham extended in the first place, and made an L-shaped bridge. You head down there and jump off the side. Good job. So you can make some fairly complicated bridges with the combination of all four
I don't want to drive a wedge between the two of you, but I've been studying Blue's performance, and I don't know how to put this. I'm certain you're trying very hard.
So the next puzzle is the last one we're going to show in the demo. It's a little bit more complicated than these two, and it uses a feature that you might remember from Portal 1, which was you could put a portal on the floor and on the ceiling and fall infinitely through the portals. It was kind of fun to do in Portal 1, but it didn't have a lot of use because you had no real control while you were doing it. But in co-op, we can actually utilize that to good effect. Gotham's looking at the exit, so is Phoebe. You guys need to get over there. Unfortunately, there's no portal surfaces over there, and there's also a pool of goo blocking your way. So Gotham's going to use the infinite fall to help you guys out. Phoebe, if you just follow Gotham over here, Gotham's going to set up some portals. Phoebe, if you want to jump in there and get yourself, build some momentum by infinitely flinging. Now, there's an angled surface over here. As soon as Gotham puts one of his portals there, Phoebe's going to come rocketing out of that. Oh! All right, not a lot of rocketing. We'll do it one more time. Okay. There we go. So, another puzzle element in this chamber is that big gate, which Gotham forgot about. So just so there's no hard feelings, why don't you two give each other a hug. So we've got a whole suite of single-player gestures, but then there's a whole bunch of team gestures that we both need to opt into. Okay, so this time Gotham will press the button. Across the gap, go! Nice. So, Phoebe's on the other end, but Gotham's still stuck over there. He's going to need your help. If you can set up an infinite fling for him, he can mark the surface for you. Up there. And then one below. You'll notice Phoebe's portal just replaced Gotham's portal. You can overwrite your partner's portal. So, Phoebe, if you can be a bigger person than Gotham and hit that button, right? And then, exactly. Perfect. Overshot a little bit. Good. And that is just a small taste of the Portal 2 co-op. It's coming out February 9th of 2011 on the PC, Mac, Xbox 360, and the PS3. So thanks a lot for coming. Hope you enjoyed it.
Superfund regulations require us to inform you that you must now leave the theater, as measuring the effects of asbestos-lined promotional clothing is not part of today's presentation. Enjoy your free t-shirt. Goodbye.